can't groove, she don't want any great sex. Say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You let your hips do the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less. Say less.
Say less.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Two of the 7 contenders for the Lamar Hunt Trophy are set, and we're underway in this AFC wildcard game. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They send a man in motion. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Slot man in motion left. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Bertolet able to knock it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
21G, 21G.
2nd and 1. And that's going to be batted away, incomplete, so pretty home run way to wrap up our 1st quarter. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and that leaves him with 3rd and short. They send the tight end in motion. That one's out and cut on the right side. There it is, touchdown Miami! The Dolphins finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, a couple yards short at the 23. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Into the hands of Dulcich. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Javon Holland there to make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Viking 18. Come on, set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Oh, tried forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Go right here.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one hits for 30. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
All right. Let's go. Solo left Zion. Set.
Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Knicks off the play action. He's going to push one deep down the... It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Dolphins will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That one's cut along the left sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making a stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The give here on 2nd. And they were on him from the start. He's brought down for a massive loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you got to find a way to make them miss in the backfield.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Dolphins trying to add to their lead. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Solo left Zion. Ready. Step.
Tua looking to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch. Down in bounds.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They kick the running back in motion. Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Pass complete to Dulcich. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Play action with Nix. Dulcich hauls it in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
They'll throw again. Nix setting up the running back screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Go.
Quick throw left side complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
First time this game they've looked to him. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Nix from the gun. Has it in close. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, get set. Double 1, high. Out.
Tungavailoa on first down. Flush down now to his left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Got his target. It's Hill. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Washington now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on 2. Come on 2. Come on 2. Longer, long. 20, TX. Long. Out.
Blitz coming, Tua. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Looks like no gain on second down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Nix with it on first. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Handoff now out of the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down, and they go right back to it. Has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
21G. Ready.
Here's a give for Wright. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Right again. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
Hey, 21G. Watch it, Oscar.
First down. Here's Tua. He's got Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Now a run with Wright. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This one's taken in by Hill. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
All right, fellas, listen up.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. From the red zone now. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Here's Tua again. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the third. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. 1 quarter to go. Second and 6 coming up here. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's Nix to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. Able to find Jones. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Let's go now.
They send a receiver in motion right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate, and I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football. Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Solo left Zion.
Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 11. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Step.
2 and out from the gun. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. That's taken at the 15. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And the Broncos get set to take over.
Ready up.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass brought in by Amari Cooper. Has some daylight through the 40. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Shut up. Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Trap 60.
Desperation time here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos at a 2-score deficit.
Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing now. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Here he is to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, He wisely just threw it away.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw it. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Well, Brock, I think we're both thinking another kneel likely coming here on 3rd down.
20 TX.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional